like you said, you're the executive or CEO of the county. According to the City of Bellingham's website, at least 742 people in Whatcom County are homeless on any given night, and 1 in 4 of our local working families can't afford their basic needs. What specific plans do you have to combat this issue?
Yeah, I mean, that is a multifaceted issue, and I can start on one. Let me start on one side of it. First and foremost, what we need to do is we need to create job opportunities for people. I mean, people that are earning a good income and can afford a home are not homeless, you know, and that's so on the income side, we need to work on that. On the home pricing side, that's a real challenge, and I've got a comprehensive plan for solving, really stabilizing home prices, and it really has to do. It's not brain surgery. It's really a math equation. It's really about putting units online. I mean, we're at about a 0.7% vacancy rate in Whatcom County. In order to stabilize prices, we need to be between 4 and 6%. So in order to do that, we're going to have to get 3,500 to 4,000 units online per year over the next 4 years. In order to do that, there needs to be a countywide comprehensive housing strategy, and that would include working with all 7 mayors of all cities, including Bellingham, and the county executive, and probably the Port of Bellingham, as well as the Economic Development Organization, and really put a plan on how we're going to put that housing online. And it's already underway to a certain degree. I mean, Ferndale is, you know, they've got about 1,500 units online now. Blaine has got about 1,000, but we really need to get everybody together and really decide how we're going to grow. And I've got a number of plans to do that, you know, in terms of expanding UGAs and looking at annexation, just a number of different things. But you know, when we talk about the homeless population, we need to understand that to a certain degree, that's a whole different situation. I mean, that's a whole different group. First and foremost, those people that are on the streets because of economic circumstances, we should have safety nets, and we do. I mean, you know, the county spends about $5 million a year in housing assistance, rent assistance, for hotels, rent assistance, et cetera. And you know, we need to continue to do that, but we need to do that comprehensively as well. So the county needs to work with the City of Bellingham, because the City of Bellingham spends about the same amount, and we need to make sure there are social safety nets for those folks that are having economic challenges. But there's also a large population that is, you know, we've seen an increase in substance addiction, and it's really sad. I mean, it really is sad. Mental disorders and that sort of thing. And what we need to be able to do is really get those folks connected with people that, and that's one of the common denominators in people that are homeless, especially folks that are suffering from alcohol or drug addiction and mental issues, is that they've been disconnected from their support system, from their family, from their loved ones, from any support system at all. And so part of a comprehensive plan, I call it connect and direct. So we first and foremost need to get them off the streets, and we need to get them connected to loved ones. And if they're not here, if they're not in the community, we need to connect them with a support system. And then we need to assess what the real challenge is. Is it economic circumstances? Is it addiction circumstances? Is it mental health disorders? And then we need to direct them into a program that's going to help them really move them towards self-sufficiency. And unfortunately, sometimes what we do is we provide a solution that exacerbates the problem. Like in many cases, I mean, if you take a person who's got substance abuse problems and you put them by themselves in a subsidized low-income housing unit, you've isolated them. They are going to become. You've actually exacerbated the problem. You need to put them into a supported system where they've got a support system around them. So it's really it's a difficult challenge. It's comprehensive, and if we've got people that are sort of vagrants that are coming through, or even people that have come here because they found that the services here are really that we do provide the services well. And they don't have family, friends, loved ones here. We need to find out where they're from, and I would support bus tickets one way back to where they came from, where their family is, because that's going to be the number one way that we can solve that problem, is get people connected around people they love.